Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Thursday. I'm really happy to be back in here with you guys. I wanted to jump in and do a live song review with you because I haven't done one in almost 2 months, and I felt like, damn, dude, I've been slacking. I've been slacking on my people. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been showing up for you guys. I've been, just been doing stuff, and I'm not the type of person to be like, I've been so busy, because, we're all busy. I'm pretty effectively busy, so I like to be busy. But I want to spend a little time with you guys tonight. It's Thursday. It's 6:30 here in Los Angeles, and I just want to know who's here right now. Like, who's here, who wants to get their music reviewed, and who's, trying to connect, because that's what this is all about. This is for you guys. This isn't for me. This is for you, okay? I do this just to help you guys out. And hopefully it's helpful. If you don't know who I am, first of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Bradley Denniston. Been making music for 25, 26 years, since I was 12 years old. I'm 41 now. Do the math. And I've been making a living in music for about 15 of those years. So it took a long time, but, we're here. So I got platinum records. I got Grammy, Oscar, Emmy, Golden Globe nominated work, $3.5 billion in box office, movies, music I've worked on for movies and shit. I've done a lot of sync licensing, millions of dollars, actually probably around $3.5 million in sync licensing placements. I built my business here at Radium Records. I'm in Hollywood, and I got a degree in sound, which is super random and almost useless in 2025. It's like, yeah, bro, you got your degree in sound? Yeah, I got a degree in sound. Pretty much a master's degree at this point. So I'm here to help you guys out. I'm just going to listen and, vibe out with y'all. And hopefully it's helpful. And also, I'm just trying to help you guys, build community, I think the independent music market needs more community. There's not enough. It's all kind of every man for themselves, and I just hate that. I hate that idea and that mentality. So I try to help out where I can. AC, what's up, man? Where can I send the track? You got to be on the mailing list, and then you get the link. If you're not on the mailing list, let me know. We could sign you up. What up, Brian Olson in the house? What's up, my dude? Artist development program, Biash. Drew, what's up, man? It's always good to see familiar little icons and names on the screen. Steve, what's up? Good to see you. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to just kind of dig in, and I'm going to be giving feedback on production, songwriting, mixing, mastering, kind of anything that I feel like will help you get closer to what you're trying to do. And I'm sure all of us here are trying to make music a lot more often, right? So if you can make it for a living, you can make music a lot more often. And if you're not actively participating in learning music, learning production, about plugins, writing songs, and really trying to get better and getting mentorship, really getting mentoring, then I highly recommend y'all just kind of check out the YouTube channel. I've put up tons and tons of videos, over 1,000 by now. I think we're going into 2,000 videos on the YouTube channel. Also on Instagram, TikTok, I put so much content up for independent artists, musicians, producers, engineers. So hopefully all that stuff helps you guys out. All right. Sick, dude. Oh, by a music supervisor. Dope. That's sick. I work with a bunch of music supervisors. Real appreciation. Hey, cheers, man. That's what's up. All right, let's dive into what we got. What do we got? We got quite a few tracks, it looks like. Looks like we got a lot here. Actually, I did this kind of last minute, so it's surprising that we got so many. But let me refresh this. And I'll just go by, date update or time updated, uploaded. So we got 6:08. Man, people are on that shit. So J. Nton, Master J. Nton, that's all it says. I don't know what the song is called or anything, but we're going to have a listen, my man. And you guys can give feedback as well, always. Devin, what's up, man? Or woman, I don't know. Devin is kind of could go both ways. What's up, Philippe? How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm always good. Pretty much always good. Not a whole lot of time where I'm man, I'm feeling shitty. you know. And if I do, I just sleep it off. But let's go. Let's listen here. I want to tap in.
We all do what we gotta do to survive, but that don't make it right. You did. I get that money in a hurry, they can smell it on me. I got my mama and my people, they depending on me. You can hide when them street lights on, won't save your life. I keep a tool on me tucked, but that still don't make it right. I say I'ma hustle till I can't no more. My crooked halo almost fell to the fucking floor. Only once, you don't get to live this life twice. I roll the dice, take the risk, you might get it right. I promise mama, we gon' make it, don't you worry, no. Cause if they trippin', I'ma double back and let it go. Got long bread, short fuse, I'ma let it blow. I be laying low, and they'll never know. They got my feet hurt from stepping on these niggas up and down the block. They say my time running out, but I don't chase the clock. I keep a hammer that don't need no nails, let the bodies drop. When they close the casket, that's when I'ma stop. I get that money in a hurry, they can smell it on me. I got my mama and my people, they depending on me. You can hide when them street lights on, won't save your life. I keep a tool on me tucked, but that still don't make it right. I made a promise I would never fall a victim to.
All right. So, yeah, this is like, you know, I think I mastered this a long time ago for you, Jay. What I always felt like about this track was like it was too much of a loop and it didn't go anywhere. It just kind of felt like stagnant and kind of like just kind of flatline. I think there's a story there, maybe. I don't know. But I like the 808. I like the way that, you know, everything sounds for the most part. But I almost feel like it's just like too like mixtapey. You know what I'm saying? Like just the production, it doesn't really go anywhere. Like I want to hear more of a story, maybe like putting a feature artist on there or something, you know, like mixing it up with another rapper on there. I don't know. I like the chorus, you know, but I feel like it needs more melody, like maybe some more backing. You could have thrown some ad libs in there, you know. The piano loop is what really just gets tiring. It's like, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. It's like the whole time. I think people are kind of tired of this kind of style of music, to be honest with you. And I don't want to say it's like just rap. I think it's more like the looped out rap, you know? Anything kind of too looped out is pretty like people just kind of skip it nowadays. I think they're looking for more excitement. I think also that's why, you know, genres like K-pop for some reason have done so well is because they are like super dynamic, right? And they're like really well planned out and rehearsed. And I don't know, I feel like there's like a lot of interesting like boom, 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 and like things are happening and, you know, sweeps and then like drops and then like this happens and that mutes and this happens, you know. You either go that route or you go like super raw and bare. You know, you go like a acoustic guitar and a singer with just a fucking beautiful voice and a great story to tell and a great song. But that's really hard to do nowadays because there's just not a whole lot of great singers and storytellers anymore. Like that's just really, that's facts. You know, I don't know what happened in the last, 20 years with music, but it pretty much was like pushed itself out of the whole like, hey, have this beautiful voice and captivating voice and have people really listen to what you're saying and also have unique stories to tell. I think everyone's telling the same story, you know, like this whole like, mama drama, like, yeah, I'm going to go make money. I'm going to do this thing. Like that's really hard to come up with something fresh in that style. So I don't really blame you for like going with the cliches, but yeah, the piano beat with like the, mama, I'ma make it. Yeah, we gonna do this, like, it's like, I don't know. We've heard this, but yeah, like, yeah. So I did the master on this, but there wasn't really much to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. What mailing list? So the mailing list is, you can send me an email, bradley@radium-media.com, and I could put you on the mailing list, and then you'll get these emails to upload your music for review, okay? So I keep this for the mailing list because I only want people that really care, on getting these links and like uploading. I don't want like the randoms that show up to this thing like randomly. Like, this is not a TikTok live song review, This is my YouTube channel that I've spent 9 years building. So hopefully that makes sense. How do you submit? Join the mailing list. Just said it. Yeah. People should be held accountable for sticking to cliches. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm not here to be the doctor. I'm not the policeman of what you do with your music. But I'll give you recommendations, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why people are here, right? Let's tap in with Cleveland Joseph Filkins. You guys need better like titles for your songs. I don't understand why you wouldn't like take advantage of the branding opportunity, But whatever, let's play it. Cool. I really like this vibe. I think this kind of podunk, has the country, blues, rock and roll, rockabilly, all this shit kind of like blended into one. Big fan of that genre, man. Like, I call it podunk, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so what I hear right away is like someone kind of mentioned it. They were like, sounds like it's live. Like, is this a live recording? Because it's hard to give notes on a live recording. Like, yeah, this was a live show and we recorded it from the board or whatever. But let's imagine that it's not a recorded live show performance, and kind of give you notes on that, like as if you had like the stems and you recorded it in Pro Tools or Logic or whatever else, and you could actually tweak this. It's really about the mix. Like, your mix sounds papery, thin, lacks a lot of things, right? The first thing I would say is, someone mentioned it, the vocals get completely lost and they're just kind of like lost in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want that with this kind of style. You want that vocal right up front and down and down. You know, you want that really rocking. And, you know, which means you can also probably throw in some like doubles and stacks. And, you know, I don't know if you have other band members that can kind of sing harmonies and stacks and doubles, but definitely more room for that sort of thing as well, especially on the chorus. Now, I understand the style very well. You know, I grew up in Portland, Oregon, and this was pretty popular all my life in Portland, you know. And then I moved to the Bay Area and kind of got out of that. But, you know, like Nashville and shit, like I visited quite a bit. And it's just kind of like that sound that you go to a bar in Portland, you know, up in the mountains or some shit, and you see this band kind of rocking like this. Like this was very, very familiar, this sound to me, just how I grew up. But it just doesn't hit right, you know, like the mix doesn't. So I just think it's really mixed notes that I would give you on this. I'm not going to give you performance notes or anything because I think everyone's kind of doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like the guitar player's doing their thing. Like, yeah, it's all very raw, you know what I'm saying? So you want to keep that raw energy, by the way. Like if you hire a mixing engineer, you know, I can mix this if you got like the session, the stems and everything. Hit me up. I'll fucking nail this shit, knock it out of the park for you. But you really have to think about, with a mixing engineer, you got to think about someone that can really keep it raw and still have that kind of rough vibe. You know what I mean? But it's still... It sounds like a record and not like a, you know, hey, yeah, we did this in our garage, bro. My brother came by and threw some blankets on the wall, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's a cool thing, but, you know, when you put this on Spotify, like, I don't know, you're just getting into a very, very small little niche where you're not even going to get on any playlists or anything because the playlist that this would fit on would be like super raw, you know, 2001 rockabilly or podunk classics or some shit. You know, it's just going to fit into something that's pretty dated. And if you want to kind of update this sound and you want it to be fresh and you want to come into like the Zach Bryant kind of vibe, you know, and I'm sure there's better bands. Like I'm not saying that, you know, Zach Bryant is the, you know, the where you would be with this song, but yeah, people shouted out a bunch of different bands and stuff. You just have to bring that. You got to level up the sonics. The sonics have to be like, boom, this matches up with anything else that you would hear in this playlist, and we can really get this shit rocking and still keep it rough and rugged and raw and feeling exactly how it feels to go to a live show, right? But I want to go to a live show where this like sounds like, dude, the sound guy's on point. And this place has great acoustics. Not like a show where I'm like, I can't really hear the vocalist very much. And like the shit's not hitting me in the chest. And like, I don't know. I just got to get pretty wasted to really enjoy this, you know? So it's good. It's good energy, good music. Nothing against it. I think you guys got some cool stuff going on, but definitely needs mixing, mastering, sonic love. All right, let's move on. Hopefully that was helpful. And again, you can hire me. I'm not cheap, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good. I'm probably one of the best mixing engineers out there. I'm just going to, you know, pat myself on the back there. I guarantee I can go against anybody that mixes records. Anybody. You guys pick a mixing engineer, I can outmix them. Or at least get to their level. Straight up. Zach Bryant's records, yeah. They always sound like ass, but dude, you have to remember, like, a lot of that stuff's supposed to sound like ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know... I don't know what your definition of sounds like ass is, you know what I mean? But, you know, music is subjective as fuck. And a lot of Zach stuff, I think they keep in all the mistakes and everything on purpose. Like that's a purposeful thing. And, you know, we're talking about a guy that kind of came from like nothing to like selling out massive stadiums with tens of thousands of people in them and getting a huge fan base going. Die-hard fan base, by the way. So, I don't know. Seems like he's doing something right. Probably something more than you and I. All right, so The Illusion, Steve Wilks. Let's lock in.
Did you ever feel that the world's not listening? Did you ever feel that the world just don't care? Did you catch a glimpse of the sky made of diamonds? Did you look again and it wasn't there? When you
I have to say, like, you know, I just have to say this because I'm a real ass motherfucker is really what it is, right? And I have to stay real. I have to stay true to like who I am. So I'm always going to tell you guys how I really feel. And like, I usually stay pretty level-headed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a level-headed person. I don't really like get super angry or super aggressive or super sad or mad or happy or whatever. I'm pretty like chill as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like the vocal performance here, it's like just if you're the singer on this, like just try and like get someone else to sing on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not right. And the way you're singing, it's just like it just feels drab, and I don't know anybody that would listen to more than 3 to 5 seconds of that. I don't. And I'm being real with you. Like, get voice lessons, get performance lessons, practice more, write more songs, record more, do whatever you got to do. And I'm, dude, here, look. I applaud you for uploading this song onto my channel because you obviously don't know me at all. Never been on a live song review, don't know me. But or you're like, dude, yeah, I want Bradley to be Bradley and tell me exactly how he feels. But like, dude, I can't hardly listen to this shit. Like, it fucking like makes me want to like go like choke myself out because the fucking vocals are so bad. And it's like, it's just hard, dude. I'm just trying to be real with you, but I also want to be helpful. And I hope that if you're watching this right now, you're on this live, you're like, oh my God, I should go get voice lessons, or I should get a different singer, or, you know, I should figure this out. Because that's what this is about. This isn't about just like being like, you know, you guys are good job, man. You sound great. You sound like the Beatles, bro. Like, this isn't that channel. And if that's what you're expecting, you got to go somewhere else. But I'm going to keep playing this because I really like the horns, and I think the arrangement has something to it. But, you know, I'm just telling you like exactly how I feel, and I don't think you could pay for just like straight up real shit like this, you know? So hopefully this is helpful. I don't want you to feel bad. I want you to feel like, oh fuck, I really do need to go harder in the paint.
see through the illusion, and you break through your confusion. You can find the truth in your heart. You can heal as your world falls apart. Did you ever think that you were a loser? Did you ever think that you didn't belong? Did you hear the song in the colors?
Yeah, it's just bad performance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my feedback for you, man. You know, I hate hurting people's feelings. Like, I'm not here to hurt people's feelings, but I am here to tell you my like real, true, honest opinion. And that just feels like, I don't know, just doesn't not hitting for me, man. Like, it's like, really, you got to work on your performance and your writing. Like, it feels like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like it needs some gas, baby. It needs some gas. But let's move on. I don't want to fucking beat you up right now, dude. I don't feel like beating anyone up. Stroll Ref 1 Mark Fowler. Let's lock in. All right, so, you know, just to, hopefully it makes you feel better, Steve, but like this sounds like dog shit. Like I can hear how bad the recording is. Bass player might be pretty good, you know, drummer might be pretty good, but like this is a terrible recording. Like I would be embarrassed to have recorded this when I was like 18 years old. Like honestly, sounds so bad. Nah, man, I don't do instrumentals, and also this just sounds like something that would have played at my dentist office back in like 1998. Back when I was like 13, 14 years old. This would have been playing at my dentist office. Oh, man. I just want it. I want something different, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. We got Prophecy.
Play the game outside. If it's rain or shine, I'm going through it, I'm going through it, I'm going through it. We praise the Lord above till He rain down fire. Just won't He do it, won't He do it, won't He do it. I can never downgrade my throttle. YOLO been the motto since my baby bottle. Where I learned to swallow all that pain and sorrow. It's funny how the game just became my brothel. Pictures on my wall of all my favorite models. Instagram accounts that I'm ashamed I follow. With all these stains I still gained apostles. I'm on the same plane, I just changed the cargo. Make sure that we got pre-check at TSA. Got a hustle spirit in my DNA. I've been putting hours in like CNA. Using all my power, need a BFA. Wish that I could say that it would be okay. But the truth is you should really be afraid. Thought I'd never see the day you be a slave. Ain't nobody coming here to be your aid. Please don't play with the prophecy, please don't make it a mockery. You can say the debauchery. Don't be changing philosophy, don't be changing the policy. Don't do Plato with Socrates, just these hooks and these harmonies. Why they look for the prodigy, I just look for anomalies. They just looking for property, making moves like Monopoly. They just do this shit sloppily, I just do this shit properly. Now the crew out here bother me, all the fluids are bodily. We play the game outside, if it's rain or shine. I'm going through it, I'm going through it, I'm going through it. We praise the Lord above till He rain down fire. Won't He do it, won't He do it, won't He do it. I can give you all the things you really need. It ain't necessarily what.
All right, cool. I actually think that the arrangement on this is really dope. Refreshing, doesn't feel like what you've heard so many times from like every rap beat ever, you know, every trap beat ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like super cliche. You know, obviously there is that like Travis Scott thing in there that I think that you gotta like start trying to get away from, Richard. Like, it's so Travis Scott on the nose that it's going to be hard for you to get out of that because it just sounds like so much like a copycat of Travis Scott. But other than that, I think it's really dope. And yeah, like so the one thing I would recommend, which is what everybody's wondering, right? Everybody's wondering it. Where's the drop, bro? As Austin Alvarez says, where's the drop, bro? Like, where is the drop? So here's the thing. Like for me, I would kind of like throw like really big punchy drums, have the kick drum and everything else like come in like randomly where you don't expect it. So for example, like right here at 2 minutes, you start to loop back around on the same drums and shit, and it's just boring. Like that's boring. Everyone's waiting for the drop, you know what I'm saying? So you can have these drums like hit, which I really do like the drums because they're different, like that 808, there's no kick drum, etc. But like, bro, like flip it, have a flip happen. I think it'd work really good for sync licensing as well. Like if you have like where it flips, you know what I'm saying? So like the drums would just like, like you get the kick really hitting in the chest and shit instead of like a, you know what I mean? You have like the woof woof and the snare like really high with the rim, but yeah, you need to flip it. You need to have some sort of drop, bro. So like right here when I come back in, yeah, like check this out.
I can give you all the things you really need. It ain't necessarily what you came for. Whoa.
Right? Bring a drop in sooner, even than that. Like that's 220. You could even just like try to condense this whole area here. You know what I'm saying? So that like by a minute 30 or so, 90 seconds in, you have like the full drums going in, and it's just like, dude, that shit hits. Like, yeah, the whole fucking, I club culture is kind of dead, but like, yeah, you gotta give us something to like pump that shit up. Yeah. Somewhere in the 50-second, yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, we need something, dude. We need that kick drum and an actual snare with like claps and like, bring in the choir and like make it like fucking, epic. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. I like it. Crackhead Yard Sales. What was this? Mark Fowler. Oh man. All right. So what do we got? Here we go. Listen loudly, practice, just curious. No clue what that means. Don't know the band name, don't know the song name at all. Seriously, you guys, how old are you?
Had my brightest idea yet, never had it too well. Had to shine a light on it, couldn't keep it to myself. I made myself the center of this conversation, it's never ending. You called to say it's not okay, I just wasn't listening. Never want the sun to set, always dread tomorrow. Or is it today instead that I'd like to do over again? No way this shame can carry me along the road I'm gonna travel. I want it all for the.
So I feel like your voice isn't bad or anything, It's it's kind of mid, I hate to say it, but it's like, in that in-between phase, da, 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 da. You're like, yeah, it's kind of good, but just kind of feels mid, doesn't really hit, doesn't get you, doesn't get you going, doesn't really get you emotional either. I think the most emotional part in this song, the thing that's captivating to me, at least, is going to be the guitar here.
Had
Right, so the guitar, the chords, they feel good, you know, and you got like some cool sound design in there. Needs to be mixed, needs to be sonically approached right. I don't think that this is approached right. Feels like a demo kind of thing to me, you know. Feels like really, yeah, just kind of average all the way around. And I'm not saying average like as in like you suck, you know what I mean? I'm saying like everything's kind of like, you know what I mean? It all just needs to like kind of come together and feel right and be mixed and like thought out. And the writing is meandering. Someone said, I totally agree with that. Kind of meandering. Like the melodies aren't, there's no like there's nothing to them. So then like it's hard to follow what you're talking about, like whatever the lyrics are. I can't even begin to understand what the lyrics would be for the song because I'm just kind of like, what is the melody? Like, where are we going, you know? Like, I want to know where we're going. I want you to kind of like, you know, show us like, oh, what should we expect? You know what I'm saying? So that's like really, really important to me is like a song and a singer and an arrangement has like you're taking their hand and you're going, come to this world. I'm going to show you this world. You know, it's like taking someone into your city, right? If someone that I really love came to LA, right? I wouldn't be like, yeah, let's go to Hollywood and let's go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Like I wouldn't do that. I would take them on a journey and I'd take them to the beach and to my favorite restaurants and, you know, get the good coffee and like take them to the spots where I like the best cocktails and the best food and, you know what I mean? And I'd show them what I love about the city and I'd guide them. And I think a good song, a good arrangement, good writing, good production, mixing, mastering, it all works together and it gives you that sense of like someone's taking you on that personal journey or the best journey that they possibly know of, you know? So I think like you want to try to approach the song that way. So when you come up with that first lyric, that first thing you sing in this song, it's got to be impactful right away because you have a guitar that's like playing this like captivating, you know, desperate, emotional kind of arping thing. And then like the vocal has to come in with like something that grabs us, you know, something that like goes, oh, you have to experience this. You know, we hear a lot of talk on social media about like hooks, right? You got to hook people. You got to stop them from scrolling. I don't really necessarily agree with that. It depends really on what you're trying to do, right? What are you trying to do with social media? Like, are you trying to go viral with a bunch of fucking idiots? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want a bunch of idiots to watch my video and then I'll go viral and then I'll do nothing with that, right? Or are you going to talk to the people that you want to talk to and that you want to come to your story, to your content, to your house, you know? Like, who do you want at your house? You want a bunch of random mouth breathers that are like, you got me with that hook, man. You know what I'm saying? Or do you want people that actually give a shit and you can have a good conversation with, right? So I think that first lyric and that first thing you're singing, you have to like really captivate people that you're trying to captivate. Hopefully that makes sense. So like when you come in with this lyric here and like this first thing.
my brightest, had my brightest idea yet, never had it too well.
Like I have no fucking clue what you just said. At my brightest star yet, I knew to fail. Like I can't even understand what the fuck you're saying. So even right there, you lost most people. And I think most people don't, if they can't even understand what you're saying, like what's the lyric? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's the feedback I got on this one. Hopefully that's helpful. I'm not just saying like rethink your whole life, but just try and figure out the captivating part of the song. And if you need to rewrite the whole thing, then rewrite the whole thing, like straight up, and put some repetition into it. Do you guys want to hear a song that I just released today? I don't know. Maybe I just want to switch up the mood a little bit, to be honest with you. But this one I just dropped today. It's called Sunset Views. And it was actually synced in this new show called Ransom Canyon. But it was a terrible sync. Like, I just couldn't even hear the song, to be honest. It's like background music. Here it is. Anyway, new song. You guys go check that out if you dig it. It's called Sunset Views. Let's move right along, my friends. We Be Churchin' with Curtis Wayne Hurley. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, grown people, or just like people with like common sense, know how to name it. Like, We Be Churchin', Curtis Wayne Hurley. Very simple. Name of the song, name of the person. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, vocals imitating hi-hat, yeah. Yeah, dude, I did all sorts of fun shit in there. Yeah, hear the levels, baby. Kirox, what's up, baby? Yeah, hook is catchy for sure. I like that one. It gets stuck in my head. I try, man. I'm trying to make some dope shit, you know? I got more music coming, dude. I've been working on music every single day for myself and for all my artists in my artist development program. Yeah, dude. You like that, Brian? I just like wanted to switch it up because, like, honestly, the only reason really is because, like, it got a sync license placement and I wasn't even going to release that song, to be real. The verse is A. Fair, AC. I don't know what you listen to, AC. I don't really know, like, what your vibe is. Mix is tight. I will give you that. Thanks. Appreciate that. You know what you should do is start your own channel and do your own song reviews. I'm just fucking with y'all. All right. Let's check out this. We Be Churchin'.
First of all, I apologize for the noise. It get a little loud when I'm praising with my boys. Please understand, we don't mean no disrespect. Get lost in worship when we're paused to reflect. How God came and set me free from the mess I used to be. How God changed me with his love from the monster I once was. Only got one life to live, so I have to praise God now. We be praising, we be churching, and now churching do get loud. We be churching up in here, we be churching up in here. Ain't afraid to give God glory, cause his love cast out all fear. We be churching up in here, we be churching up in here. Didn't mean to raise a fuss, we just showing our God love. We be churching. I understand you don't.
I mean, shit, man. You know, you gotta be churching up in here. Like, I'm not laughing at you, man. Like, I just, you know, I grew up in the church. You know what I mean? So it's always funny to like hear this kind of stuff. This one grows. I don't know what that means, but yeah, dude, it's like, you know, yeah, like this is how it feels to me too. Like, for me, it's like, you know, I grew up in the church. Like my grandpa is like literally a Southern Baptist preacher, like, or was, you know what I mean? Now he's like, I think in his 80s. But yeah, it's just like, reminds me of like going to like, what do you go to like when you're a kid, you know? You go to like the kid church, you know what I'm saying? And like, they're like, we be churching up in here. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to probably skip this and like, you know, go hang out with some girls or something. But yeah, I mean, you know, I get it. I get what you're doing. It's kind of, you're trying to flip on the gospel vibe, but, yeah. Yeah, it sounds kind of AI-ish. I agree with that. Like it's definitely like way too like, and now we went there and the thing happened and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I think AI actually would make lyrics a little bit more, Sunday school, yeah. So it's like Sunday school, you know what I'm saying, for me? Like, oh man, like I'd always be rolling my eyes at Sunday school because I'm like, why do these people treat me like this? You know, like I'm a kid, but I'm not actually mentally retarded, you know? Like, why are you talking to me like that? So I think that's the hard part with this one. It just kind of feels like too like, you know, hey, church is cool. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, church can be cool and yeah, like Jesus is cool, you know, but like, yeah, making it all like super, I don't know, man. It's just kind of funny. I don't know what to say about this one because it's like everything about it, even the production is just kind of like, it's just kind of goofy to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for you on that one. We be churching in here. But here's the thing, like, just like anything, like if you deliver it with like true belief and passion and like confidence, then somebody's going to be like, hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it just depends. It depends on like what you love. Like you can really deliver like the worst song in the world to someone with like real true passion and grit and love. And, you know, and people are like, I don't know what he's saying, but I know that he meant it, you know? So that's what I got for you on that one. I don't know. Like there's just so many things like I couldn't even give you feedback on. It's not something that I see, doing very well in the gospel arena. I think honestly, if I was going to do gospel right now, I would go super classic, like Motown Stax Records, you know, and I would make gospel records like that. That's how I would do it. And I make it really authentic and genuine and horn sections and choirs with like people that really sing and really, really sing their heart out. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a big one. Yeah. Yeah, we was churching there too. Yeah, it's really like, you got to be really careful to not be super on the nose with things. Like, first of all, like kids, even when they're like 4 or 5 years old, they're like, dude, you're cheesy as fuck. Like, let's be real. Like kids can just tell and they just sniff it out. They're like, this is, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like, oh man, I'm not vibing with that. You know what I mean? Like, you're making me feel uncomfortable. I think that's a big part about like, oh yeah. So, you know, like, you're asking about Goofy, please explain. Like Goofy is like, to me, is like, we be churching over here. We be churching over here. Like if I was singing anything like that, it doesn't have to do with the church or like anything religious. I'm saying like, even if you were like, we be clubbing over here. We be clubbing. What? That's cheesy as hell, bro. Like, I don't care what you say, like in that kind of way, it sounds goofy. Sorry. Like that's just how I feel. So, you know, and I'm trying to give you a review from my perspective. I'm not going to give you a review from like AI's perspective. You know, you can feed it to ChatGPT and see what it thinks, but it's not what this is. So let's move on. Diane Mix 1, Tick Brian. See, what does that mean? Diane Mix 1, Tick Brian. You guys got to work on your naming, man. Yeah, like why? My biggest question here on this one, and it's hard because like if you guys aren't on the live, I think from now on I'm not even gonna like review people's songs if they don't show up to the actual live because, you know, I got questions. I think we all got questions. What the hell? Why did you filter out all the bottom? Like what do you have against low end? What do you have against the kick drum or the bass guitar player? Like, do you guys have a vendetta? Like, does the guitar, okay, does the drummer, I guess vocalist, right? The vocalists have like a vendetta against like the drummer and the bass player, like anybody that takes up any low end. You don't, no you don't, no you don't. If you take up 80 hertz or 100 hertz, oh, we're sweeping you right out. We're getting rid of your kick drum. Like what, why? Why'd you get rid of all the low end? I don't understand. So like, where's the kick drum? Where's the bass? Where's everything? Like you like filtered out everything. Like it sounds like, all I hear is like cymbals and vocals. I hear like a ride cymbal and I hear vocals. I don't know. Maybe it's like, you know, you're hard of hearing or you have a hearing problem. Might be part of it. You know, I'm guessing you guys are a little bit older, but like, yeah, you're boosting the shit out of like the ride cymbal, and the drums like have no crack in the snare, no like 100 to 200 area. No kick drum is available for us. No bass, no sub, nothing. It's just like all, yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, I feel like the high mids clashed a bit too. Like what, I don't know what's going on with this mix and like what you guys were thinking here, but you know, this could be an actual, maybe a good song, but I don't know because I don't have any low end in it. So the kick is in the intro. No. The kick is in the intro. We're good. What the fuck does that mean? You're serious right now. Oh, you are Tick Bryant. You're saying the kick is in the intro, bro. Like the kick is... I think you're misunderstanding me, bro. So, sir. So I think you're misunderstanding what I'm even saying. Like the kick drum, the low end, the actual kick drum. So the kick is in the intro. That's the kick. All right. So where's the kick? Where's everything? All right, so then where's the bass? Where's the bass player? Is he in the outro? I'm just fucking with you, man. Like the low end is missing, is what I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, back off all your filters. I know like old school mixing engineers, they all want to be like, yeah, you got to like filter all the way up, you know? Play the intro. That's the kick. Stop it, Tick. Stop it. You're not understanding what I'm saying at all. This is like talking in circles with someone, right? Tick is what he's saying. Yeah. Kick snare. What is a kick snare? I don't I played bass. Yeah. I know. Okay. All right. Okay. You're killing me, dude. I want to move on. Chicago 2. I feel like you guys are fucking with me right now. The bass is in the bridge. Oh my god. Oh my god. The music is oh. Oh my god, that's the best. You guys are oh, the bass is in the bridge, dude. Dude, the snare's in the outro. Alright. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Alright, moving on. Chicago 2.
This time if I wake in the morning, if you're not in my bed, I won't wake up again. Bad thoughts get a hold of your head and you think to yourself that you can't get rid of them. I'm blind by the thought of you gone for the rest of my life, 'cause you're all I ever had. I flew right to Chicago. Ain't shit to fly to your city where it's cold and it's windy. Go call us a cab. I swear that I'm far gone, but it ain't too far as I come get close to you. I run. I hope there's room for a friend. I flew right to Chicago. When did you go away? The road too swayed. There's a blur between the lines. I thought I found a way, I lost my way, and I can't seem to find. I can't seem to find.
It's interesting, right? Like this song is like interesting. There's like an idea here, and like I feel like this artist and like what they're doing could be really good with some artist development. Like if someone like took them on as a producer and like helped them, they could do some really cool stuff. But right now it feels like it's all punched and it's all like chopped together and it's not going anywhere. And like, where are you going? Like, what's the melody about? Like, what's the story? Like, where are we headed with this? You know what I mean? No clue. It's just like a bunch of fragments. And I feel like a lot of rap did that for a while, you know? Like they would just like fragment things and punch things. You know, it's like you come in and like, yeah, I went to your bedroom. Da 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 da. Da da wet you know one bin. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Like, where are we going? Like, where does the melody go? Right? Like, I want to hear like a melody that like starts, you know, with the da 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 da, and then let's go somewhere. Da 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 da. Like, we need to move. Can we move? Or are we just going to stay right here on this? Chicago. In a mountain is in a band. Chicago.
Not on my bed, rest of my leads, flights. I hope this seem to find. Yeah, bad thoughts get kind of them. Be close to you. I lost my way. Gone for the I can't seem to sway. There's a blur.
Yeah, like maybe just like the melody having some more arc to it. You know what I mean? It's like you're like sticking to 3 notes. You know what I mean? But yeah, like it's cool. Like you have an interesting voice. Like a like I like you're in the throat there. That's cool. Like it sounds unique to me. But like, yeah. Where do you go? Like where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear that part. I want to hear like, where does it go from there? Can you do some falsetto stuff? Can you do some interesting stuff with the vocal? Can you do a run like where you go like like you know, I want like movement. Yeah, someone motion, right? Motion, bitch. That's what we want. We just want some motion. But yeah, it feels so like punched and like pasted together. But I think you can be a cool artist if you if you just like fucked with it. You guys want to hear another song I released just like literally a couple weeks ago? This one's pretty cool. Maybe you like this, maybe you don't. And then maybe I'll show you an unreleased song or two, you know? But here's this one's called Lonely Road, which I really fuck with. I don't know. I thought this was a cool song. You guys let me know what you think. More of my soul bag. On the rougher side of town, had to earn her way
on the polished side of town. Papa wasn't around, and Mama put in the work too. All his luck with marble covered ground, where the money don't run out and everything is brand new. But you know, this little boy had a dream. He'll make it a reality, make it a reality. And he knows all things in life are free, but he won't get what he needs. No, he won't get what he needs. Yeah. 'Cause that's the way it goes when you're out here on your own. Life can be a lonely road. Yeah, that's the way it goes when you're out here on your own. Life can be a lonely road.
Yeah, so that was a fun one, man. I really like that one. That one got on a Spotify editorial playlist, which was pretty cool. So let's move on, y'all. What do we got? Chicago 2 Blurzin? Chicago 2 Blurzin April? No, I think we just listened to that, right? It's gonna be all right. Millard Thomas Jr.
It's gonna be alright. In the morning when I got out of bed, I looked out the window and the sky looked dead. And now I wonder how this day will end. Yeah. So I jumped in the shower, and to my surprise, no soap or rag, and the hot water died. It's gonna be a day of test and trial. Now I put on my clothes, and what do I see? A hole in my sock staring back at me. Oh Lord, what kind of day this gonna be? Yeah. The morning started crazy, as you can see. There's no milk left for my crunch berries. I checked the fridge, there's no bread, no butter, no cheese. But I know it's gonna be alright, yeah. It's gonna be alright. Oh, when the sun goes down, it doesn't really matter what's going on. It's gonna be alright. No matter what comes up, no matter what goes, it's gonna just believe it's it, yeah. Now I'm ready to go, so I grabbed my keys. I jumped in the car, but I didn't get by, because on the next street the car died on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I looked at the gauge and it read empty. I reached in my pocket, there's no money, so I grabbed my phone, had a dead battery. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be alright. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. Oh. In the morning, when the sun goes down, no matter what is going on, I know it's alright. Just believe, yeah. It's gonna be alright. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, it's like a vibe though, you know what I'm saying? There obviously, like, the mix is just horrendous. You know, that's a horrendous mix. Like, come on, y'all. Like, what? Listen, like, the frequency spectrum that's completely missing is like all of the mids. The mids are gone. Like, someone just swept the shit. They were like, nah, we're taking those out of there. Like, the drums, where are the drums? Where's the body to anything? There's no body whatsoever. It's so funny though, because like a good melody and a good like singer performance, whatever, can like make up for all that. Like you hear all these people like commenting like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah. Who let Unk submit? That's my favorite comment. All right. Who let Unk submit? Just like, you'll put this one in there. You know what I mean? But, it's just like, it's like the energy. I'm down, I'm gonna do, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it has like that classic feel to it. I just see these guys all just fucking jamming, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, rip to the mids, bro. Just rest in peace. You know, do the Catholic thing, like the mids. They're like, this song ain't mid. We taking all the mid out. There is no mid range whatsoever. Like from like 500 to like 1K is like whoop. Just fucking looped out. Like, where are the drums? Like, everything is just like the high end in the vocal and like the vocal backgrounds. But, you know, otherwise, man, you should hit me up. I'll mix this for you, Millard Thomas Jr. I'll give you a good deal too, because like, I just think it's dope. I think it has a good feel. But yeah, dude, you're butchering the mix. You like completely destroyed your song because of it. I don't know. Maybe it's charming, you know? Maybe it's a charming thing to do. Who knows? Something at Sunrise, Master Alexander Whom. Alexander Whom. I like that. Sounds like a Greek god. Alexander Whom? Yeah, this one just kind of drones on for me. It's like, where are we going, dude? Are we gonna head somewhere? Cause like, it's been 1 minute and 36 seconds. I'm gonna keep playing it, but it's like, yeah, dude, let's go.
See something at sunrise. Words mean nothing when you lie.
Yeah, nah. Not really my vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's someone's vibe out there. I don't know who it is, but it just kind of feels like da 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 da. Okay. It's like, I don't know, man. What kind of drugs are you doing? Be honest. You're in here right now? Yeah, Alexander Whom. What kind of drugs are you guys doing? You guys just smoking weed mainly? Like you're not doing anything else like what you guys got going on. I'm going to create a singular vibe with the song. Okay, so it's like is it like a is it like a transitional song like into a different song or something? Okay, so you're doing all the drugs. Yeah, makes sense. All right. So yeah, I was like trying to figure out what kind of drugs you guys are doing. It just feels like you're experimenting. Yeah, you're like, we don't know what to do musically, but like this is kind of a vibe, and so like you guys get together and you're jamming and you're like, yeah, bro. It's fucking good. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I don't know. Like you want to draw on, can you explain why you chose that approach? Mushy when I wrote this. Mushy, yeah. That fair. This is fair. I get it. But yeah, like let's here, let's 2 times the speed here on this one. Let's just hear it. All right, so just I'll give you something you can use, right? If you're gonna do like this kind of slow, mushy kind of vibe, you got to change the snare drum. Like that snare does not fit this idea. If you want to do this like really mushy kind of like staying, droning on and on, the snare drum is like the thing that is like detaching it from that idea for me. So and I think most listeners, they'll be like, clang, 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 and you're like, I'm driven on a set. Like, give us a more chill vibe, like with the snare drum. That's my one piece of advice for you. If you do anything, just change the snare drum, because I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, you should change everything. You know what I mean? Because that's not the case. I just think you need to, if you want to do the droney vibe and you're like, yeah, I really like this. This is a great thing. Then just change the snare drum, because that's the thing that's kind of like, nah, that's not working with the track. Yeah, the 2X is hilarious. I just wanted to like mess around with the speed. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you hear the speed of things, you start to go like, oh, this just needs to be sped up a little bit, or this needs to be slowed down a little bit, right? That happens a lot, I think, in record producing. Like 1.25 sounds pretty good with this, with that snare drum sound. But yeah, at one time speed, when you're slower and mushy, the snare is like annoying. What an annoying sample. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, just for me, like that's like, I have ADHD really bad. Well, I grew up with it. I think it's kind of calmed down more just as I like started eating more healthy as an adult and taking care of myself and exercising and all that shit. I don't really smoke as much as I used to. I used to smoke a lot of weed, like self-medicate ADHD. Like, yeah, if I just smoke sativa all day, you know what I'm saying? I can get a bunch of shit done. Like, as you get older, that does not work the same. Like, all of a sudden, you're just doing random stuff all day long, and it causes anxiety because you're not doing the things you actually need to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, I stopped smoking weed, really. But sad but true. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Mind Surge. All right, we got Mind Surge by Mind Surge. I don't know. Understand Me, Daniel Holloway. Gotcha. Let's get it. And you guys keep giving feedback. I love it. The chat is going crazy. I love you guys. You guys are like, what a good crew tonight, man. Like, you don't always get a good crew with these lives, because sometimes you get people that are just like, they suck, you know, they're like, they don't know how to have a conversation, or like, you know, joke around about shit, or like take a joke. So you guys are really dope. And if you do anything tonight, like, one thing I noticed is like, there's only 11 thumbs up. It's like, you guys gotta like contribute a little bit more. Like, if I'm ever gonna build some sort of community with you guys here, doing live song reviews and helping you guys out and building music careers, you have to put some more effort in. Like, there's no fucking way that you're gonna make it in music if you just like decide you're gonna come in and like get feedback and then run off into your little room and like that's not how this game works. So if there's any sort of feedback I can give to everyone here, it's to go and talk to people and connect and share their shit and talk about other people's stuff and listen to their music and add them to playlists and comment on their stuff and stop thinking that it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I showed 2 of my songs today on this stream, and you got to realize, like, I pay for all this out of my pocket, you know? Like, there's not a dime that I make off of these live streams. I pay actually to even have a YouTube channel. To put any content up, I pull out of my pocket. And all of you that are like business savvy, you're like, yeah, but you connect with people and you make business out of it. No, I rarely do not. It's very, very, very rare that I make business out of anything that I do on this for free. Like, the content, everything else, like, I just do it and I pay for it out of my fucking pocket. So all I ask for you guys is just to like try your best to engage and be engaged. And I know everything is like free and, you know, all that stuff in 2025. And I know I'm going to lose you followers and all that stuff for saying that kind of shit. But y'all got to like really step it up, man. Like, a lot more should be expected out of people that are coming in to like take from things, you know? Like, a lot more should be expected from you guys, not from me, from you guys. You know, you guys come to this live song review, you should be engaging. You should be sharing the show. You should be showing love. You should be buying me a cup of coffee. Like, for fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? I don't need money. I just want you to like be engaged. Like, share the show. You got something out of it, go talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need your money. Obviously. If I'm like paying out of my pocket to make videos for you guys on YouTube and do live song reviews, you would kind of put 2 and 2 together. I'm not looking for money. All right. But yeah, go listen to my music, add it to your playlist, whatever. Like, show love. Just hit a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All right. So, Mind Surge. Here we go. Daniel Holloway. And I love you guys. You guys are super dope. Like, the chat tonight and the people that showed up for this is like some of the best that I've ever seen on these live song reviews. I'll tell you, like, for the most part, I don't want to do these live song reviews anymore because, and why I haven't done one in like almost 2 months, is because people are just like, expect shit. They expect you to like, oh, you've been in music for 25 years and put your whole life into it and give us free content all the time. Like, you should just review my song. Where can I review? Where can you review my song? Give me feedback. It's like, fucking hell. Like, do you ever ask yourself, like, what can I give rather than like, what can I get? You know? Because like, I'll promise you, when you give more, you're going to get a lot more. That's what I give so much more than I receive. Sounds super homoerotic, but I'm married to a woman. She's hot. All right, let's stop. I'm going to stop. Stop while I'm ahead. If I'm ahead. Like, for real, bro. But Bradley, I have entitlement issues. Same, dude. Same. We all do. Well, I mean, we grew up in the 2020s. Like, come on, bro. I can give you some money. I don't want your money. Stop it. That's not what I want. I just want you guys to just keep keep adding value. Like, what kind of value are you adding right now? Do you allow sharing to socials? Yes, absolutely. Share this shit to socials, man. All right, I'm gonna show you a song that's not released. All right, because I don't want to end the night on that shit. Like, sorry, Daniel, but like, dude, what? Don't upload that shit here, bro. What was that? All right, so this is called The High Life. All right, this one's coming out soon. Yeah, like in like 25 days or something. Hope you guys enjoy this one.
The spotlight is heating up nice. Hold tight, we're in for a long night. The dream life is getting harder to fake. In the land of the fast times, the stage lights are getting brighter. It's high time to get up and go. All eyes are staring harder. It's time to put on a show. The high life, yeah. For the curtains closed. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. High life, yeah. Come and get it on my way. I'm waiting on the high life. High life, it's more than the fame. Woo! That's the high life. Call lights flooding endless chatter. Who's right when the middlemen go? A cold knife never hurt when your back's turned. They're all here for the show. The stage lights are burning brighter. Tongue tied and ready to fold. All eyes are staring harder. It's all a part of the show. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. High life, yeah. Come and get it on my way. I'm waiting on the high life. High life, it's more than the fame. Woo! The high life, yeah. Come and get it on my way. I'm waiting on the high life. High life, it's more than the fame. Woo! That's the high life.
And that's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. I know some of you didn't get your review. But fucking hell. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you really appreciate the hour-and-a-half stream I did with you guys tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. Keep going.